Okay, folks, guess what I picked up? That's right, the G lens f2.5 full frame 50mm, and I've already done the vlogging with it, which I'll share with you after this video. So I did a night video last night, which I'll have to upload first, with the 24mm with the A7C. It did an excellent job. Then I did the 50mm. What's it? No. Then I did the same 24mm yesterday during the day. And then this morning, when I went to pick up this lens, I used the 50mm f1.8. And now, on my way back, I already opened this box, but I used this lens on my way back. So there's 4 videos plus this one. This makes the 5th video. And so you're gonna take first-hand look at what this is. So there's no lens, hood, or anything like that. It's already attached. The lens looks square. You've probably seen a whole bunch of videos already. And if I do a zoom, this is on the Z5, by the way, the 28mm. So I moved it into the living room studio. And this is with the 50mm 2.5. How do I look? Look pretty good, right? So I use this on the car just to show you compared to, let's say, the 105. And let me get a close-up shot. So you see, this is the Nikon 105. So a little bit clearer, a little bit white. And let's see, here's the Sony, so I have a little bit more color in here. I might just have to fine-tune this because I added another camera, and that's messed up my settings a little bit. I could go to tint a little bit, I guess. Yeah, something like that. That looks better, right? That compared to the A7C. Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more. That. Maybe a little bit more like. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Oh well, I'll leave it at that, okay? And then, of course, the Z5. And all I did was turn the saturation down on that. So if I did a little bit more, here, let's just do this. Okay, that looks good. I'll just leave it, everything normal. So what do you think? You like it? I think it's a pretty good lens, and I'll show the video a little bit. And anyhow, enjoy this video, and let's get to the scene. All right, how does it look? This is the 50mm 2.5 at f11. I think it's on automatic. Yeah, it's on automatic now. It's at f11. All right. It looks good. It's recording, I think. Yep, it's recording. Okay. Close the screen. Let's see what happens. So, now the guy was looking at the 40 millimeter 2.5, and I told him all the good things about it. So he got that one. So I have to get this in the mail. You know, the 40 millimeter. Reason why I went with the 50 millimeter is because of 25, 50. Might go in the middle for a 35. I don't know. But it's looking good. So, this 50 millimeter is a compact lens. It's a G lens, 2.5. I got an automatic. I think it's on, I don't think it's on manual mode. Yeah, it's on autofocus, okay. Okay. I'm trying to see if it creeps a little bit to the right. So I just adjusted the camera again. There, made it a little bit tighter. Maybe that'll keep it from rotating. So how does it look? It looks sharp, okay? Once I put it on and look through the LCD, now that's what I'm talking about. So you're not going to get the dashboard or anything like that. I was hoping to get the 40 millimeter also, because I think that's the right focal length, that or a 35 millimeter. I'm pretty happy. So I got a Z30 with the kit lens, unfortunately. Broke down and got one. I'm thinking about moving the Z5 into the living room, but you know, I got a dummy battery for that too. I haven't decided, because I could put the 40 millimeter on there and move the Sony A7C into the studio, you know, in the office studio. I'm just thinking out loud. See, the thinking was, I have the Z7 II with me. I have the ZV-10, I have the Z50, and I have the ZFC. So I am going to be trying some shootouts. I got the Rode wireless mic. I forgot to bring the shotgun mics, but I'm not too worried about that. So, you know, I was thinking about that. I says, there's not much difference between the 50 millimeter and the 40 millimeter. And so I figured, well, I'll take a look, and then what I'll do is, so I'll use the A7C, okay? Now look at this. So my tripod's doing pretty good. So I got about 2 extra tripods too. See, 2. I have 2 Manfrottos, which I like, and then I got 1 Sandpack. I got 1 in here in the car, but I don't want to mess with that because the A7C is on there. What I might do is just have the 3 different Nikons, you know, the Z50, I'm going to have to figure out how to put all 3 videos together, you know, collage them, so I can view them at the same time. The only way I can do that is live through Ecamm Live. And I can ask Peter Gregg on that too. So I still have to set up the Z30. It has the kit lens with it, but I brought some glass. So I also want to compare the full frame Z7 II with the Sony A7C. So I have the 50mm, the 85mm, and the and then the 24. So I was thinking of putting the Z30 on, you know, the car dashboard or the car vlogging, with the different lenses and see how it does. That way it gives me a pretty good idea about the 40mm, because I think 35mm, all right, you get a wider field of view of 24, the 28, but I heard that's kind of soft. Everybody likes the 35, but I think the 40 gives you a closer view than the 35. And if you put it on a crop camera, it's like a 60, which is, a lot of people like the 60 better than the 50. If you use the 50mm and you put it on a crop camera, it's like a 75. And then of course if you have the 85, then, well, you're almost like 130. So I have the 105, and that would give me about 160 on a crop sensor. So, you know, you got the lenses, you use different cameras for the different types of pictures, and then you just move your position appropriately. I think that 105 is sharp, big time. But what I'm seeing now, and I'm impressed with the Sony lenses, you don't have to pay for the 1.4 or the 1.2. This is good enough. Especially on what I'm looking at is street photography. So like car vlogging and stuff, street photography. more to my taxes, so I figure like what, 4,000 in taxes, and then 1,000 for the house insurance. $5,000 a year. Wouldn't mind another A7C. People complain about, now you see, look, it is moving. Let's wait a little bit more out here. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's a problem when you get a vehicle that shakes a little bit and rough roads. Got off that one and went on another rough road. So usually on Saturdays, see, you got cars speeding up on the right. Go a little bit quicker because I want to get in the right lane. I'm happy with my purchase. I know the camera's shaking big time, so I may not like what I'm looking at is the difference between a 50mm and a 24, and I'm going to compare it with the Nikon's too, the 24. Yeah, I'm going to get off on here. Of a bottleneck. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Smooth road. I think some people just don't oh wow. Car probably needs alignment. Right rear. I'll get off of Pat Booker Road. See, pass all these cars. I'm getting off on an access road. I think this Jeep's going to make a right. I'm not sure. You know what? I don't care. I got plenty of time. I'll just get off of my regular exit. I'm going to do, when I get home, I'm going to register all my Sony lenses, the A7C, the ZV-10. Haven't done it yet. And I'll register the Nikon Z30. I'm thinking of putting the 28mm, if I do replace the Z5, because I got the 28mm on there. Put the 28mm on the Z30 in the office studio, and then I'll put the 40mm f2 on the Z5. And where I usually have the Sony A7C in the living room studio, that's going to be the Z5 pulled out. So then I have all three Nikons in the living room studio. And the A7 II is very easy to take off, and I can carry it with me. Same thing with the A7C. I was thinking of the ZFC, because the Z30 was going to replace the ZFC, but I'm just using that as a B camera for the product showcase in the office studio. And since I now have a boom arm over the Lazy Susie set to show off the products, I don't really need that camera right there. Yeah, a lot of possibilities, folks. And I'm thinking of picking up another Blue Yeti for the speaker. I mean, I can tell the difference between the Saramonic and the Blue Yeti. So I'm going to be trying those. Since I messed up on hooking up my Mac Mini 218, I thought I had the 4 USB 3.0. It has 4 ports on it. I didn't even have it hooked up to the computer. Once I did that, everything started working. So I'm thinking of plugging in the Yeti there. If that works out, I got another video. Which sounds better, the Yeti or Saramonic, or the other Rode wireless shotgun mic? Oh, poor little critter. Yeah, these animals try to cross the roads, and more people are living off of Lookout Road. They don't have a chance. Used to have a coyote problem. Now with all these cars, 2 of them were hit. I think they just got out of the area. You know when they're back in town is when all your small animals start disappearing in your neighborhood. So how does it look? 50mm. You know what? I can't see. I'll stop and see if I have any mail. I get the LCD flippy screen now. So this is the daylight. So I drive around here at night. Morning. Oh, no mail. No one likes me. Only bill collectors. Okay. I might move. I don't know. Home sweet home. Okay. I want to try this stuff out. So, turn off the vehicle. I'm going to end this vlog also. And I'm kind of excited to see all this stuff. So I don't know if it's in focus. See, it just went in focus. I just touched the screen. Yeah, let me try the focus ring. I just want to try it and see how it does. Let's do that. That focus? That focus? Focus cancel. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. Oh well. Hope you like this video. As always, looks like I got 1 hour and 54 minutes. So I probably used a lot of disk space. It's at 2.5, 130 camera, ISO 160. The EV is at 0. So, okay. You know what to do? Like, subscribe, write a comment, and click the bell for any new content that I send up to YouTube. So, as always, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.